What's going on, guys? It is Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball. Today we're talking the differences between the Planet Eclipse Etha3 M versus the Emek 100.
And why? Because who's the best source for paintball?
That is lonewolfpaintball.com, of course. Before we jump on into this video, head on over to pbswagbag.com. Use our code LWP10 at checkout to save 10% off your first monthly paintball subscription. All right, so I have the new Etha3 M and I have the Emek 100, tried and true. People kind of want to know, what are the true differences? Both mechanical markers? Obviously, yes. Let's bust them on open real quick and kind of talk about why you would want to purchase the 3M over the Emek 100, or maybe vice versa. Let's find out. What do you want me to dive into first, Mark?
Start with the Emek, since that's been out the longest.
All right, Emek 100, you're going to get a box like this, brand new. Pop that bad boy on open. This is what it looks like straight out of the box. Nice little cardboard insert there. Obviously, Planet Eclipse with their user manual. Any troubleshooting or maintenance, check through here or check them out online. Scan your little QR code. So inside of your Emek 100 box, obviously you got your Emek 100. You have your one-piece barrel. So it's, it's pretty short there. Coming with your barrel cover, all this stuff obviously in the packaging. I'm not pulling it out, but you have your barrel cover, you got your barrel, then you have your PE grease that comes out of there. You've got your PE hex tool kit, so any work you need to do on the gun comes with the full Allen set. And then you have a full Planet Eclipse rebuild kit. Screws, O-rings, ball detents, everything you guys need to fully rebuild this gun multiple times over, included in the box. And inside of your, we'll get to the gun here in a moment, inside of the Etha3 M, let's pop that bad boy on open. Obviously, Planet Eclipse, Mark, is taking you to the next level. So Etha3 M, once again, full manual. If you want to check it out online, they have that available as well. This one, obviously, you will notice you got a little piece on the bottom, piece on the top. You got a two-piece barrel coming with this one. We'll touch on that in just a moment. And then same thing, you got a brand new barrel cover. You've got your grease. You've got your hex tool kit for any maintenance, taking the gun apart. And then you've got your full rebuild kit of all the O-rings as well.
Weird question, but
Go ahead.
I'm going to ask it. Do you get the same amount of Allen wrenches in both kits?
Yes, you do. Yeah, it's the same hex kit no matter what you purchase. So onto the guns, the main differences here. We're just going to go one by one, huh, Mark?
Yeah, let's start with the barrel since...
Okay, so we will start with the barrel. Here you do have a one-piece barrel that comes on the Emek. Looking to be, what would you say, Mark? What do you think you got there?
I think it's like 10 inches.
Yeah, I think it's a 10-inch barrel. You got your 6 silencer ports up here. I don't know how well you can see the actual porting on the barrel. But it is a one-piece barrel, not a two-piece. Yeah, coming in, I believe it is around a 10-inch barrel.
I had mine bored out to take a freak insert.
Oh,
now I'm
you guys
sneaky sniper.
You want to get fancy with it? It takes obviously a normal freak insert, the 5-inch one.
Yeah.
Okay. Over here on the 3M, though, the newest one, it is a two-piece 14.5-inch barrel. So this one, obviously coming with your two-piece barrel here. And don't forget, guys, always reverse threads on these. So two-piece, 14.5, different porting compared to your Emek 100. It's just, Mark, it's just a baby. It's just a baby. So Etha3 M, two-piece, 14.5-inch versus your stock 10-inch barrel with this.
That's not a Shaft FL barrel, correct?
No. Okay. No. We will talk. You want to talk bodies? You want to talk ASAs? What do you want to talk?
Oh, let's start ASAs and work our way around.
ASAs, you've got your Etha3 M coming with that on-off pops ASA. So obviously, guys, this is super, super valuable for people that are using kind of like those, the aluminum, the 48 3K tanks. Sometimes the threading on those tanks can get a little wonky. You always want something that can compress and decompress the air here, in my opinion. So the pops ASA is a great addition on the 3M. Compared to your Emek, which does not have that whatsoever. So the Emek, obviously, it doesn't have the pops, just your standard ASA. So if you happen to get your tank on there too tight, boy, oh boy, you're gonna be cranking that bad boy off. So always make sure you guys aren't cranking it on too tight, or make sure you're not putting it on cross-threaded, because that's a huge issue sometimes with newer players. But cross-thread it, and then your ASA is trash. All right, so what do you want to see next, Mark?
Let's go feed necks.
Feed necks. So on the 3M, you've got your thumb wheel here. So no matter what hopper, this is all aluminum feed neck with the lever. So no matter what hopper you guys are using on here, you can tighten up this thumb wheel, loosen or tighten it, and then you're gonna lock it down with this lever and clamp it in nice and tight. Over here on the Emek 100, you will notice it has a PAL compatible feed neck on here, but it is composite, it's not aluminum, and it also does not have the spinning thumb wheel. So it does have the lever to lock it in place. So this lever is here, once again, composite, not aluminum, and it does not have the turning thumb wheel. So that is the next difference that you will notice.
All right, I'm gonna backtrack because I skipped a bunch of stuff. Let's do grips. Are the grips the similar?
The grips, they're looking pretty similar. They should be the toolless grips. So this is the Emek. You're gonna pull this little button out and you can access the, you can pull the grips off. Same thing with the 3M. Once again, you're gonna pull the button back and then you'll have access to pull the grips off the marker itself.
And there's grip kits to change the color, correct?
Yes, there are grip kits, the CCU kits available on the website. You know it's paintball.com. But what I will say, since we're talking about the grip area mark, this comes with the FL three-way valve in here. A little bit more efficient, but I think the Planet Eclipse really did that. Not really looking for efficiency per se. These guns are operating around 135 PSI. Quickness of the trigger. The Etha3 M comes with that FL three-way valve, and it does come with a lighter aluminum trigger with a quicker a spring. So better spring in here, better trigger in general, and that FL three-way valve sits inside with the 3M. Compared to the Emek 100, it does not have that. So obviously, since it's the upgraded version, you just have your stock valve that sits inside, and then it does not have as quick of a updated trigger or return spring as well. So a little bit better trigger action with the 3M and a better valve inside compared to the Emek 100.
All right, let's talk bolt and back cap.
Oh, bolt and back cap, also a huge, huge difference, and then we'll go to the body. Bolt, back cap, all of it. Emek 100, you can see you've got either Allen slots in here if you can't unloosen it with your hand by gripping on here. So use an Allen wrench to kind of crank it, get it loose, and then pull the bolt out of the back. With the 3M, they obviously spruced it up. They're going toolless with this bad boy. Obviously kind of lines up with the new sleek milling of the composite bodies. So toolless, you're gonna push it up, and then you're gonna be able to slide that bad boy right on out, access to the gamma core. Both of these are rocking the gamma cores. So 3M though, nice sleek milling on the body. You got the new back cap with the toolless removability. Super, super big feature on that. Definitely liking it. Other big differences. So we talked about the POPs ASA, definitely new. The FL three-way valve, new. The milling on the composite body, also new. The bolt cap and toolless removal, that is new. The feed neck, aluminum clamping, new on the 3M. Trigger and trigger return spring, new. I don't know. Mark, do you think I miss any key components on this bad boy? We're talking feed neck, the trigger, the valve, the bolt, the POPs ASA. I'm pretty sure we covered most of the big differences. Both of these guns are workhorses, obviously mechanical. These things go through the dirt, the mud, the water, and they're gonna work just fine.
No, I think you've hit all the main key components. The only thing I would like to mention to guys is we did a video on programming your Etha3 M. Go check that out. And if you want to see us show you how to program the Emek, we can do one of those in the future too.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. Programming the mechanical guns. Check them out, guys. On a serious note though, if you guys want to know how to program your electronic Etha3, we do have a true video on that. So if you want to know how to program that, check that video out, Etha3 electronic programming. Other than that, I'm just showing you guys quick differences between the Emek 100 and the new Etha3 M. So
now we should point out these are both stock out of the box guns.
Yes.
You can get upgrades for the Emek, but by the time you're done putting in the new valve, the POPs ASA, better barrel, different feed neck maybe, you're gonna spend way more than just buying the Etha3 right away.
And speaking of that, I don't know if did I mention that? $290 for the Emek 100, $400 for the Etha3 M, so it's a $110 difference. Like Mark literally just said, by the time you buy the Pops ASA, you buy the upgraded trigger and the spring and the FL 3-way valve, barrel on better feed neck if you want to. I mean, you're gonna spend well over that. So if you guys are in the market, Emek, great gun, been around for quite some time. It's a beast. But if you guys really want to upgrade, pick up the 3M, available right now, LoneWolfPaintball.com.
See ya.